What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to give you immense value by helping you understand confidence and conviction, two things that you need to sell jobs, higher prices, more frequently, and ultimately to deliver an exceptional service to your customers, not only in the sales aspect, but the production aspect as well. I'm super excited to share this with you to start your week on the Contractor Secrets Podcast. It's starting now. The big question you need to ask yourself every day is, do I own a job or do I own a business? And unfortunately, the majority of contractors out there own a job. That's right, they're a slave to their own business. But the other side of the fence is so much greener, it's so much better, and that's when you're finally fully in control of your destiny, your freedom, your time. And that's what Contractor Secrets is about. It's about taking back our time, building a business with systems, standards, values, procedures, putting yourself in the driver's seat. And that's what it's about. So I'm excited. I'm happy to have you here. Let's dive into the Contractor Secrets Podcast. What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about conviction. Conviction in sales is a feeling that you transfer to the person you're trying to sell to that says, you need to buy this. And it doesn't always have to be in a way that is coercing, in a way that is not integral. In most cases, in our industry, it is to save the customer from making a poor decision by hiring somebody else. Now, if you guys have listened to me, you know that I do not bash competition. I believe that I have enough conviction in my product that the feeling that I portray to the customer has so much weight to it that I don't even need to talk about the competition. I have so much confidence in my product that it's almost as if they don't hire us. They feel like they made a bad decision, and that is a good thing. If you have a business that provides that level of service, that level of professionalism, and you portray that to your customer that you are the best and you truly believe it, you have a leg up in sales. So I want to talk to you about how conviction plays a big part in my sales process. I want to talk to you about how confidence and conviction tie together. I really want to talk to you about why that's even possible. So when I first started my business, my confidence was low. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really have that much knowledge. I tell you guys this a lot. I didn't even know how to paint the outside of a house when I started my painting business. I actually learned from the people that I hired and kind of picked it up along the way. Give a shout out to Idaho. He helped me watching some of his YouTube videos. So I didn't have that confidence in my ability to do the job, nor did I have the confidence in the individuals that I had assembled to do the job. So I had to really fake it till I made it. And ultimately, you can do that as long as you make it. You can have that level of confidence and conviction because I believed in myself that I would figure it out. I didn't have confidence in my experience initially, but I did have confidence in my ability to make sure that no matter what, I was going to figure it out. So that kind of gave me the confidence and conviction early on, was just belief in my ability to get it done, not necessarily my experience. I had to override that with confidence in my personal ability to get the job done. Now, as I mature in this business, I have confidence in my experience, and I also have confidence in my team's ability to get it done and create a good or excellent experience. That holds so much weight, holds so much value, and you really only appreciate that when you don't have a good team. You can only really appreciate and understand what I'm saying when you're not confident in your team's ability to get the job done, when you're not sure if your guys are going to show up on time, when you're not sure if they understand the technical aspects of the project that you're being asked to do. There's so many aspects of confidence and conviction in business, and it really has to do with a few things. Number one, niching down. I talk about this a lot because it's not so much I'm too good to take jobs, I don't want to take jobs. It's that this protects me and my confidence and my conviction. Guess what? You call me and tell me that you have a full interior need in painting, top to bottom, 3,500 square feet, ceilings, walls, trim, doors, closets. You need it done in 5 days. I'm coming at you like I'm the professional. It's like I could do this in my sleep. Perfect. My pricing is confident. The process is confident. Every question is answered. Questions that I know that they have are being answered. And they're saying things like, I was going to ask that, or that's the question I had. And I'm just building momentum to where it's a no brainer to hire me. But I'll tell you what, you ask me to come install a fence for you. Well, I have no clue what the heck I would do. I don't have any clue how to get that job done, how to start it, how to sell it. I don't know. That's not my industry. Okay. I didn't build confidence in that area. Okay. But some of us do that and have that same feeling in our industry. Okay. And it's not so much your own technical ability. You may be in a position where you're trying to transfer out of the production and the team that you assembled isn't up to par, up to standard. And ultimately, when you sell jobs, you're unsure of if the outcome that you are promising is going to be delivered. Lack of conviction, lack of confidence. And is it true that people can feel that? Absolutely. You know, if I get somebody that comes over to my house and I say, hey, I need this concrete stained, and, you know, immediately I would be able to tell whether or not they know what they're talking about. Usually with confidence and conviction, they're not so tied up in the technical aspect of the job. They're more tied up in when it's going to get done, how efficient it's going to be. Okay. Because the technical aspect of the job, when it comes to somebody who is an expert, they don't really need to explain themselves. They carry themselves in a way, there's a certain level of confidence. You see this a lot with those old guys, man. I have an old stucco guy, you know, and he has so much confidence and conviction in what he does and how he does it. I mean, he doesn't even really even need to see it. Hey, how big is it? Send me a picture. Got it. You know, that sort of thing. A certain level of confidence and conviction. So when I bring up the 595 rule, you know, I'm able to spend 5% of my time pricing out and looking at the technical aspects of a job simply because I niche down. I only take what we're perfect at: exterior painting, interior painting. Okay. That allows me to spend 95% of my time building a relationship, building value, and answering questions. Okay. Not so much asking questions about the job, asking questions about, you know, their why, their time frame, the colors, things that, you know, need to be filed before we can even, you know, get that job done. And I already know the technical aspects of the job. I know how to do it. I know how I'm going to get it done. And I'm able to shoot out answers to questions that other contractors can't. When can you get this done? Perfect. I have an opening, March 22nd. How long is the job going to take us? 3 days. Okay. There's no hesitation when you have confidence and conviction. Okay. Those are the baselines of confidence and conviction. If you're looking for style points, that's when you brag on your crew. That's when you brag on your team that you assembled. That's when you brag on your own abilities if you're still doing the work. You know, you're going to love my guys. You're going to love Shamel. He's a great guy. He takes a lot of pride in what he does. His lines on the house are going to be perfect. He spends a lot of time doing prep work, and you're absolutely going to love having this team over here. They're very fast. They work hard together. 3 of the 4 have been together for over a year. They have chemistry, and you're just going to have a great experience with us. And I'm saying that confidently with conviction. Are you able to say the same thing? You know, a lot of you guys work with subcontractors. And I think for the rest of my life, I'll be in the argument of subs versus employees, and that's okay. I'm going to stick to my guns because I use subcontractors. Very rarely do you have somebody that has been successful with employees that dropped the employees and went to subcontractors. Very rarely. Why is that? Because there's a secret there with employees. Number one, I have full control over their schedule. Confidence and conviction, being able to answer questions. When will this job be done? How long will it take? Number two, the more I work with this crew, the more I get to know them. I get to know their tendencies. Either way, subcontractors or employees, we're dealing with people. Okay. I would rather deal with people that I know on a very personal level rather than a subcontractor company that comes in and just wants to get paid, you know, and leaves and doesn't have that special premium painting touch that is what gets us 300 reviews, what gets us referrals. At this point, I haven't put any marketing dollars in since January. Okay. That's that premium painting touch that makes people say, holy smokes, this was a good experience. Okay. So now the confidence and conviction continues to increase because of the word of mouth, because of the testimonials, because of the employees, the people that are committed to my brand that I worked hard on to assemble and create based off of their personalities, based off of their tendencies, based off of their skills, based off of their character. I was able to form that and sell it to the marketplace with conviction and confidence, saying, hey, this crew is phenomenal. The selling is done for me. And yes, you're going to get people that don't value that. No problem, not my customer. But the people that understand that in this industry, it's hit or miss. Okay? I put out a post yesterday, price versus cost. Are you more concerned with price? And that's what I'm charging right now, is the price to do it right the first time. To give you a phenomenal experience, as many have had with us, as you can see in our reviews and our testimonials, the way that we present ourselves, our proposals, the things that we put in place to make sure that this process is seamless, or cost, the time, the worry, the concern, and potentially the product that is given to you by a company that doesn't have those same standards. What's more important to you? It's okay to ask that question. It's a very honest question. What's more important to you? And I'm not saying everybody's going to do a poor job. I'm just saying that we're the best at what we do. We have the best team. And that's what matters. That's what you're getting. You're getting the guys that show up to your house. Conviction. Okay. And I'm giving you guys an example of how I approach customers, because I believe in my product so much that it's almost like, I got to be honest, I feel a little disrespected when people don't hire me. I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? And that's okay, because that's how much pride I have in my guys and my team. And it's okay. I get it. Some people can't afford our services, and that's totally fine. I'm just saying that as a business owner, there's a certain chip on your shoulder that you have because I earned it. I put together the team. I put together the process. I put together the standards, and I police it and manage it and make sure that I maintain it every single day. So every time I show up to somebody's house or I'm on the phone, that conviction never changes. And the only time conviction and confidence will change is when you're allowing somebody to compromise your system and you're not taking care of it. When you're not firing somebody that needs to be fired. When somebody isn't holding the standard in your business, it's not only holding the morale of the team. Guess what? It's holding your sales, and it's lowering your sales, and it's hurting your ability to be confident and have conviction when the person that you put in charge or the team that you put together isn't of high quality, isn't of high standard. So that means that you're promising something that you can't deliver. And by human nature, what's going to happen is that you're not going to have that confidence, that clear conscious. Okay. Confidence, conscious. Hello. These two words are very similar. Okay. See what I'm saying? So it's ultimately your responsibility, okay, to put together teams that you can say, hey, this team is phenomenal. I've nurtured this team to give you the exact result that you are looking for, your ideal scenario. Okay, I had a guy yesterday, not yesterday, yesterday was Sunday, it was Saturday. Guy called me from New York. Never talked to this guy in my life. Okay, called me from New York. Hey, I'm closing April 9th. Fantastic. My awareness is going up. I love it because he's already given me enough time to do this job. Some people call me a week before, and I'm like, come on, man. It's like good customers understand that good companies are busy. Hey, I'm closing April 9th, just trying to get a head start. Awesome. What's the address? Oh, you don't need to go there? No, sir. Usually houses that are on the market, they have pictures that we can use to see pretty much everything that we need to see to give you an accurate quote. Fantastic. Do you want ceilings, walls, trim, doors, closets? All of them. Okay. So as this gentleman is calling me, first of all, I'm blowing him away because he expected that I'd have to go to meet the realtor, go see the house, go do all this stuff and delay the process. No, we're going to give you a quote. As I'm building confidence in this person about who he called, I'm a facilitator. Okay. So I said, listen, and I already know his why. And that's why I tell you guys, the why is so important. The buyer's motivation is important. The guy's moving into a house. What's important to somebody that's moving into their house? Communication, confidence in time frames and scheduling. Okay. And of course, efficiency to make sure that we're communicating not only with him, the realtor, and the moving company to make sure that everything just goes smooth. So instead of working on the aspects of the job, I narrowed down the scope. I'm sitting here now. Now I'm hammering out the value that he gets before I give him a price. Hey, listen, Tom, I know that you're moving here. We do this all the time. So now I'm a professional in dealing with people that move in to houses that are empty that need the job done. So let me kind of explain to you how the process works. Number one, first thing we need to do is identify, what your closing date is, and we schedule it for the Monday after. We do that for a couple reasons. Number one, we have no clue if that closing date is going to be firm. And number two, the size of this house, Tom, we want to make sure we start on a Monday, just make sure everybody's fresh and ready to go, because it's going to be a 5-day job based off of what you told me. Okay. So he knows now it's going to be a 5-day job, and he knows that we're going to start the Monday after his closing. I just locked in 2 areas of confidence that he now feels that his dollar is going to somebody that's confident rather than a gamble. Okay. Last thing here, Tom, as I said, we can get pricing squared up and ready to go. But I will tell you this, I would need an answer probably by the end of today in order to lock you in for that date. We are booking right up to I believe it was the 12th. Let me look at my schedule here so I can make sure. Yeah, it's 12th of April. So we're booking right up to the 12th of April, Tom. And ultimately, this is a 5-day job. So when I send this to you, I would need a deposit, and I haven't met this guy. I have no clue who he is, what he looks like, just what he sounds like. He found us on Google. He likes our reviews. And now I'm building even more confidence. I'm like, my team will do a great job. We'll get in and get out. We'll communicate with your realtor. We'll communicate with the mover and make sure that this is a smooth process for you. How's that sound? Amazing. So I put together the quote. The quote built even more confidence. It was professional. Everything was line item form as exactly as I said. 5 minutes later, $1,000 deposit showed up in our bank account. So just like that, building confidence, having conviction. Ultimately, if I were taking random jobs all month, like concrete coating and epoxy and all these jobs that could create variables that don't allow me to be confident in my scheduling and in my ability to set those firm dates and time frames, then I wouldn't have been able to come across as confident. But we only take the same jobs over and over and over and over and over again. I know exactly when every single job is going to be started and finished. The only variable I deal with here is rain. And if rain comes, then we try to put an interior there to keep the schedule flowing. Confidence and conviction. So not only is it confidence and conviction in your employees, which is so important, because it's your ability to keep your promises of the standard of the job. It's confidence and conviction in your scheduling and your time frames. Those things right there are going to make you an A+ company. People are going to feel it. The right customers are going to appreciate it, and you're going to sell more jobs. So that's what I got for you today. I hope you got something out of this. I hope this sets your week off on the right trajectory. If you're not already on Clubhouse, every morning at 9:30, we're meeting on Clubhouse. It's a great time for you to connect with me. If you have questions, you're getting free coaching on there. Okay. It's a great way to not only learn from me, but many others that are on there that I bring into my inner circle that I trust to deliver great information. So if you don't have an invite to it, find one, meet us at Clubhouse 9:30, look up the Contractor Secrets Club, and that's where we are. Request to join it. I'll let you in. Thank you for listening to this, guys. Always a pleasure serving you. Dripjobs is coming soon. If you want to do a demo and be one of the first to do a demo, reach out to me. We're ready to do demos. It'll be launched within 30 days. Super excited about it. It's been an awesome journey trying to get this system to be exactly what you need in your business. It's an automation platform that'll allow you to automatically follow up. It'll allow you to send estimates, invoices, message your customers, send blast messages to all your contacts. It's going to be a game changer in our industry, and I'm super excited to be a part of it. Even more excited to share it with you first, being on the podcast. So we have about 30 demos right now that are scheduled. So make sure you grab a spot in our demo cycle. Hopefully it'll be me. We have kind of like a round robin, but if it's me, I'd love to sit with you one-on-one. And then once we launch, we'll be doing onboarding to get everyone up and ready to go. So if you're interested in any of that, please reach out to me. There should be a link somewhere. If it's not, find me on Instagram and we'll set it up. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Hey, I just want to take a second to thank you for joining me here on the Contractor Secrets podcast. I'm just going to take this opportunity to let you know that my passion is coaching people, helping people. I've changed my Instagram name to @contractorcoach. And I did that because that is my passion. I want to help you. So please reach out to me. If you have an issue going on in your business, send me an email, find me on Instagram, message me, and let's do a breakthrough session. I want to work through your problems in your business to help you get to that next level. And one thing that I always say is this, the difference between those that get over the humps and the hurdles in business is just a change in perspective. And that's what I plan to offer you. So get with me, message me, allow me to help you take your business to the next level.